Breaking news. According to my source, a feature from previous Mortal Kombat games is set to return. Now, this is up for heavy consideration as to if it should go on current gen or it should go on last gen. So as you can see here on your screen, these multiple uppercuts and stage transitions, because that's what we're talking about here today. Now, my source informed me NRS is strongly considering to bring back these stage transitions because this is a part of MK culture. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even notice that these were gone to a point of view until I went back and I looked at some old footage and realized just how much I missed these. I was putting this video together and I was like, you know what, I want to show the people what I'm talking about, so let me go get some footage to put on the screen so I can remind them, because I'm pretty sure they don't remember. And when I found this footage, I was like, oh man, I missed these. I remember when we had this in Mortal Kombat. Now, I could think all the way back to Mortal Kombat Deception or Armageddon. That was the last game that we actually got something like this, because why? The Injustice series stole it. So the last time that we had something, I remember it was Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. No, it was Mortal Kombat, yeah, versus DC, because we had the free fall. That was the last thing that we had. And now, by looking at some Injustice footage, you can actually do things like this on certain stages. This is a part of Mortal Kombat's chaos. So I'm excited that they're even having the conversation to want to bring this back. Look at this right here. You're able to fight in front of the prison, and then you can get grabbed by one of the guards or one of the prisoners, which is super dope. And it added a lot more to the MK universe. Anything can happen at any time. You didn't know if you were going to die when the match started. You didn't know if you were going to win, if you were going to lose. There were so many possibilities. Look at these power-ups and things of that nature that they had here in this game. So the fact that these were removed, I'm surprised nobody complained about it. But I'm just grateful for the fact that they're considering to bring them back. Like, look here. You see how she was able to get him stuck inside of that fan. Now, this is an awesome remake of the Mortal Kombat 4 stage also. This all was just so much fun. It was fantastic to have all of this. And the fact that the majority of them had their own stages, and you can do an uppercut to make somebody hit their head on the ceiling. Dude, that's just out of this world. And they were able to do this with old technology. Now, you're probably wondering, why weren't they able to do that with the new technology? Well, that's because they got to make sure it fits the game with realism, physics, space, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So they had to take some of this stuff out. But now that technology has been pushed forward, there are a lot of things they can do now that they've done then that they couldn't have done recently. For example, the Armageddon roster is very much possible now, the same way it was back then, except back then they did not have to live up to a graphic standard. They didn't have to live up to any standard back then. You just made the game, people accepted it as a video game, it was fun, and people played it. Nowadays it's a little different because people view a lot of things different. As you can see here, that was that free fall that I was referring to there, and these stage transitions. Now this one right here is the one that's in Injustice, I believe. That one right there, that stayed with Injustice. You know, understandable, because you got people like Superman and them who be smashing each other through walls, but they didn't have to just straight up rob Mortal Kombat like that. They could have allowed us to, you know, to keep what we have and allow us to continue doing what we were doing. But nonetheless, it's supposed to be coming back, which I'm super excited about. So having transitions in Mortal Kombat 12, I look forward to that. Now, and I gotta say before the video ends, my disclaimer is this information has not been confirmed by NRS, WB, Warner Brothers, Discovery, none of those people. So take this with a massive grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt that this may not happen, and that this is merely being considered, and this is inside information that you're not supposed to have. Now, before some smart Alec pointed out in the comment section and say, well, in MK11 you can kind of jump over things and interact with the stage. No shit, you can interact with the stage. I don't want to interact with the stage. I want to break the stage. I want to bust people through walls, uppercut them through ceilings, and things of that nature. So I think they can do both. There's no need for us to have one or the other. This whole jumping thing, I'm not really down with that. But I do love the fact that they are considering to bring this back. So I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. How do you feel about NRS considering to bring back stage transitions? Now, I know this video is very short, but don't worry, we got a large schedule coming up this week, including that documentary about how Mortal Kombat 12 is currently being made. So you want to look forward to that. And we're going to be getting back to 3 videos a day very soon once I get this schoolwork finished and caught up on. But I wanted to put something out quick before I left out because I'm not sure what time I'm going to be getting back. So enjoy this video. Hop up in the comment section. Let me know what you think because I will be reading. And until next time, I will see you wonderful people later. Peace out.